Hello, my dear friends. So, the topic of my talk is about a person who inspired a lot, not just me, but countless world leaders throughout the century for 2000 years. It's none other than Alexander the Great. He has been inspiring many leaders from Julius Caesar to Winston Churchill. When regarding historical events, it is possible to identify successful and influential leaders. Oftentimes, a name is so famous that when remembered, it is directly linked to a certain event, such as Alexander the Great and the Macedonian takeover. It is true that Alexander had many contributions to the ancient world, but does he truly deserve the title Great? There are many other influential figures throughout history, and none of them have left a legacy quite large enough to deserve the title Great, let alone be studied for 2000 years after their existence. So, how should history judge greatness? Where does the criteria come from? In Alexander's case, the proof lies in three aspects of his life: his astounding personal qualities, his ability to manage and overcome obstacles, and his outlasting effect on the world. Right from a young age, Alexander captivated the people of Macedon, for he had many admirable qualities that placed him on his path to greatness. Upon looking at different leaders throughout history, for example, Teddy Roosevelt, Gandhi, and Napoleon Bonaparte, they all shared some personal qualities such as great orator skills, moral, as well as intelligence, and Alexander was no exception. Alexander possessed great personal beauty, invincible power of endurance, and a keen intellect. He was brave and adventurous, strict in observance of his religious duties, and hungry for fame. Most temperate in pleasure of body, his passion was for glory only, and in that he was insatiable. He had many uncanny instincts for the right course in a difficult and a complex situation, and was most happy in his detection from observed facts. No cheat or liar ever caught him off guard, and both his word and his bond were inevitable spending, but little honest pleasure. He poured out his money without stint for the benefit of his friends. Alexander had also been very compassionate towards women, which was remarkable for his time period as they were seen as spoils of war. Alexander not only influenced Macedon, but he made a long lasting impression on the world around him, securing the title of Alexander the Great all across ancient world as well as leaving his mark over 2000 years after his time. During Alexander's campaign, he had expanded Macedonia throughout Greece, Turkey, Lebanon, Iraq, Iran, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. This is much larger than Philip of Macedon could have ever imagined. He not only expanded the borders of the country, but expanded the influence of Greece as well. Alexander does indeed deserve to be titled great, not just in his time period, but for many years to come. He had remarkable personal qualities that made him an excellent political leader. He was a very gifted and intelligent individual that was able to outsmart his adversaries and overcome great obstacles. And he truly influenced the culture of the ancient world and amazed the new one. He is a historical hero that has done more than enough to deserve the title Alexander the Great. Thank you. Hope you all have a nice day.